Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. I know it has been such a long time since I have uploaded anything on this channel, but as many of you should know, if you check the community tab, my husband and I are expecting. We are so excited, but my first trimester was so very rough. I was so sick, and at one point I was actually bedridden, so I was unable to post anything. I've had this video edited from before I found out I was pregnant, and I really wanted to get it out there. A few of you said that you still wanted to see it, even though the content is a little bit outdated. So I put together a new format. This is not going to replace what I currently do with my videos. I like to make my videos very cinematic and give them a very peaceful and relaxing kind of vibe. But because of the way I edit them, it takes me a very long time to get out a new video. So in this new format, which I'm calling Candid Moments in Homemaking, I am just placing my camera down and recording different bits of homemaking throughout my week to clip together and to deliver to you in one complete video. This way I don't have to worry about angles, about recapturing the same thing at a different angle to give it more of a cinematic vibe. I can just put my camera down, do what I'm doing in my daily homemaking tasks, and share that with you. Still want to make it very relaxing, very enjoyable. I'll be giving tips, tricks, and some commentary throughout, but still making it very relaxing to give you that inspiration and encouragement in your day-to-day homemaking. So it's so good to be back. I really hope you guys enjoy this format. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. I am very much open to your feedback as to how I can make this format just as enjoyable as the current content that I have on my channel, which I know so many of you enjoy. So I hope you're ready to be inspired with some homemaking. Just sit back and relax. One of the habits that I've tried to form in my homemaking is setting a very aesthetically pleasing table. I just find something so beautiful about a table that's set, a beautiful flower arrangement, some candles, some placemats, just set and ready to be used, welcoming people to sit, gather, and dine. So that's something that I change out every so often. I have several tablecloths that I switch around, and I'm still currently building my tablecloth collection. On this day, I was actually doing something that I learned. Once I got married, my husband taught me this. As someone who grew up in the city in New York, I did not have a deep freezer. All I had was my little tiny apartment fridge. Space was very limited, so I only bought what I needed. And eventually that adds up because you start spending money on things that aren't on sale. Whereas now, with my husband and I having our home and having a deep freezer in the basement, we are able to really stock up on meat and other items when they are on sale, and I can buy like the huge on sale family packs, and now I just divide them into several different kinds of sizes. I have 2-pound packs, 1-pound packs of ground beef that I am currently making these family size packs into, so that I can just grab what I need when I need it, and you just use some freezer paper, some freezer tape, get a Sharpie to label it, and it is so easy and convenient. Again, I also have a kitchen scale because, like I said, I like to do accurate sizes and different varying sizes so that I have a different option to choose from depending on what I'm making. And I just find it to be one of the most time saving and money saving things that I have learned in my homemaking. Previously stated, this content is pretty old, so I will be making a beef and bear stew. The weather was still chilly. It was not this hot summertime that we are experiencing right now. And yeah, actually this is venison. So the recipe I used and I adjusted was for beef, but I have some venison from when my husband goes hunting. He likes to fill the freezer with some really good, lovely grass-fed organic meat with the deer that he gets. So we love venison, and I loved this stew. I share the recipe on my Instagram. If you're not following me there, that's where I post a lot of what I do in the kitchen and a lot of the recipes that I use and adjust. And I also have a blog. It's not very updated. I'm trying to work on that. I'm trying to work on my time management and getting things out for you guys. But definitely check those out. I will link them down below for your convenience. So I had convinced myself that this year was going to be the year that I would learn to garden. And I went out, I bought all the materials and tools that I needed. I was really ready and I was really determined. So what you see me doing here is actually starting some of the seeds. Not all of them, just some, because I never got to the other ones as I got really sick when I was pregnant, like I said. I had a whole garden calendar of when I needed to start the seeds for certain crops, but I got only maybe I think 4 or 5 done and started in this video. I think I did Roma tomatoes, zucchini, chives, not cilantro, basil, and green peppers. And I will show you in another video the seed growing box that I built based off of a tutorial that I found on YouTube, because right now we're doing really well with our tomatoes and our zucchini and our basil. I don't know what's going on with my pepper plant, but we'll see. Oh, also, this did not take. I have been trying to grow celery from an already existing stock of celery. As you can see, I got the roots to go and germinate there, but this is currently dead. So this did not work for me. The last task that I'm going to share with you in this video is one that I actually don't enjoy doing very much, and as homemakers who desire to center our homemaking in our lives around Christ, we really should be doing all that He has called us to do with hearts of gratitude. But at the same time, we are human, and there might be certain tasks that we just don't really enjoy as much as other ones. For me, it's cleaning this bathroom. I think it's partly because the bathroom is so small that we have in our home, and I always feel like I'm bumping into things and like I can't get behind the corners that I want to clean very well, and I can't get into the nooks and crannies as good, so it's just not very enjoyable for me. But I've learned, instead of griping and complaining, to just find ways to add some enjoyment into this task. And the ways that I've found so far have been to listen to something audible. I love listening to sermons and podcasts, but what I listen to more often than not are audiobooks. And this is not a sponsor, but I really do love the Hoopla app, which you can download for free. Just put in your library card and it shows you a plethora of things that you're able to borrow from your local library. And depending on what your library sets, you can borrow multiple things a month. So my library has it where I can borrow 4 things a month, and I usually just get some really good, fun murder mystery type ebooks and audiobooks to listen to while I do my bathroom cleaning. The other thing that I found really helpful for me is just listening to music. I create a playlist of some of my favorite tunes, things that really get me going and get me moving, so that I can have a full-blown dance party and full-blown karaoke session while I clean like hair, just jamming out and having a good time. It really just makes me zone out and forget about the task that I'm doing and really just enjoy myself. Not worry about how much I dislike it, not worry about how much, I wish we had a bigger bathroom, but just focus on having fun in what God has called me to do. If anyone can guess the band and song that I am jamming out to, I will shout you out in my next video. That's it for this video, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and again, don't forget to let me know what you thought about it in the comments, and I hope that you guys really enjoyed this kind of content. And until next time, happy homemaking.